Ivan, what's going on, man? Unmute yourself.
Okay, yes, I'm on mute. I have two questions. Hopefully, they're fast enough. So the first one is about sending a message. I think I found a workaround, but I want to know what you do anyway. Um, so what you do is just you send a message, you don't follow them, and you wait for them to accept.
Wait, one more time. You send a message.
So you don't follow them. You just send a message like,
Yes.
"Hey, do you want to join this?" Whatever the message is, and then you
Ivan,
wait
no, no.
because you
So
cannot
you're
send a second message.
you're not doing this in the correct order. The step number one is what? Guys, put it in the chat. Ivan, what's the first step?
No, I know it's fix your Instagram.
There you go. Fix your Instagram. So until
Yeah.
your Instagram is spotless and sparkling and immaculate, none of this matters. Once it is, then you send invites out to 4,000 girls. And you do so. If the girl doesn't accept your request, then you send her, I shouldn't be saying this publicly. You reply to her story. If you
Oh
reply to
yeah,
her story,
that's
it
the
gets past the
workaround
file.
I found, and I was gonna
Yes.
share it.
Yeah. So you reply to her story. Okay. When you
Yeah.
do the reply to story, it's fine. What'll happen is if your offer is good enough and your IG is good, IG actually rewards you. Like I send out messages to girls I don't know all the time, and I never get flagged for it anymore. Rarely get flagged because my reopen rate, the number of people that send me messages, is so insanely high that it's not that big of a deal. So that's what you do. If you don't offer value and you come off weird and creepy, I'm not saying you, Ivan, I don't know if you are, but if you do, then none of what I will teach you will work. If you don't do the first step, which you have a perfect Instagram. Perfect. Not good enough. Perfect. Meaning you have either what we call the MOA candid photos, and I'll pull these up for you. Here we go. What we have a new type, but we call these MOA candid photos, or let me give you some examples here. Where are they at? Almost. There we go. So if you have photos that look like this, see how they're candid? They're like kind of off to the side, not looking directly at the camera. Okay. Candid photos of you with a group having a good. Do you see how this is an experience? Is this what your photos look like, Ivan? Ivan, do your photos look just like this?
Yeah, not yet. I'm working on it.
Okay. So when they look like this, then when you send those messages, then you don't have any problem. Then they do respond. Do you understand? Do you see when
my problem was more with the way Instagram is made than girls actually responding to me. Because right now I'm using, like, let's say I meet someone on the beach, or I just meet someone in a bar, and instead of exchanging WhatsApp, I'm exchanging Instagram. But then I send the first message and I was locked until they were accepting it.
So there's an easy solution for that. You take her phone and she takes yours, and you put each other's IG in there. That's it.
Yeah,
as long as she follows you.
That.
Yeah, of course, that's all you do.
And the second thing is, let's say you go to a city where you've never been, because I move pretty much every month. So let's say you go to a city where you've never been and you don't know anyone there. How do you find events?
Yeah. Okay. So this is great. And this is also the first 10 modules of Men of Action. We go over this specifically as far as finding events. Also, Yvonne, have you've taken the first 4 steps of MOA?
Wait, what the first of 4 steps?
It's called High Status Network. It's in the free group. It's called High Status Networking 101.
I read it. Yeah, I mean, I watched all the videos. Yeah,
okay. So step number 3, we're looking for events. So here's how we would do it. So the first thing, the easiest way to do it. So the hottest events in your city are going to be defined by what? Write it in the chat, guys. The hottest events in your city are going to be defined by what? Those of you who understand Men of Action.
How many girls are there?
The hottest clubs. There we go. Lucas got it correct. The hottest events in the city are defined by how many hot girls are there. I know this is really difficult. A lot of people never heard or thought about it like this, but it just simply is the case. Like even the personal injury attorney, when they throw their events, you'll see the higher status personal injury attorneys have prettier girls at their events. The higher status mortgage brokers and real estate agents if you go to their events, they're prettier. Their wives are prettier. The women there are more attractive. When you go to nightclubs, the better nightclubs have prettier women. The better strip clubs have prettier women. The better day clubs have prettier women. The better restaurants, STK. If you go to Mastro's in Malibu, you will see prettier women than on average. Okay.
Even in church on the worship team,
yes,
they have the hot girls singing. I
for
promise
sure.
you.
Yes. Okay. So the higher status you go, in general, you're going to see on average more attractive women. Okay. The better country club. Go, if you guys ever go to the Byron Nelson, or if you guys ever go to Pebble Beach and you go to one of those big fucking golf tournaments, look at the stunning fucking women. Go to Waste Management Open in Scottsdale and look at the fucking dime pieces walking around everywhere. The higher, so status, for those of you who didn't know this, and remember, your gender studies class in college is not going to like me saying this, all right? They're going to be mad when I say this because it's true. Status is conveyed and conferred through how many attractive women are at your events. Doesn't matter what anyone else says to you. That is the truth. You don't believe me? Look, do you remember all those fucking blondes that were hosts on Fox News for a while? Like every one of Fox News contributors, they were all just like stunners. Okay. Even in politics, it's like this, right? Yeah. So the thing is, go back. What was the original thing? The original question we were having?
The events, like which
events?
How
do you find events if you go
to
the city?
So step number one is to find the hottest girls in the city and then look at the pictures they tag themselves in, and you're going to find the locations they go to.
Okay, so basically you're finding the best clubs of the city.
Yes, you're going to find that they follow the best clubs, and then when you find those best clubs, then what you're going to do is go through the girls they follow.
Yeah.
Then you're going to cross-reference that. So it's going to be restaurants, nightlife venues, and photographers. Mm-hmm. You're going to cross-reference those, and you're going to find from those the prettiest girls in the whole city.
Okay, so what you're looking for if you go to a new city is clubs in the end. It's not like charity events or...
well, charity events don't generally have individual Instagrams, but some of them do. Like Babes for Boobs does, Babes in Toyland does. Some of them do. So if you can find the charity event, that's fine too. But that's more of an LA thing.
Yeah, I would say
Make sense?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you're looking for the best clubs, and then I guess the next step would be, okay, I'll get this table and just bring a few girls in with you.
I have a friend, we were joking about this last night. I have a friend named Jessica Link. I don't know if any of you guys have ever met her. She has no social media account at all. Jessica is like really, really attractive girl. She's from North Carolina. And Jessica met us at EDC last night. And we call Jessica the compass. The reason why we call Jessica the compass is because whenever we go anywhere, we just walk with Jessica, and she always takes us to a table where every guy there is worth $100 million and every girl there is like a fucking 10, and everyone's fucking doing drugs. It is the craziest. If you put Jessica Lank in fucking the middle of Paris with no direction, no map or whatever, she would just like smell, and then she would just be in the highest status area with like, and everyone would be trying to talk to her, and some billionaire would be asking her for her number. Like, if you guys ever... those are the girls. You don't want to sleep with girls like that. You want those girls to be your friends. They're always going to take you like a compass. They have this like nose for status.
Yeah.
Their status here somewhere. And then you just go with them, and then you just follow them like you're a halfback and they're a fullback. You just like follow them into where the status is, and then you're just fucking surrounded by beautiful women. You're just surrounded by. If you have a friend, like I can name Claudia Rose was like this. Liddy Moringano was like this. Fucking Jessica Lank is like this. Kindly is kind of like this. CJ's not. CJ doesn't drink. CJ doesn't party. CJ Sparks, she isn't like that. I have a bunch of female friends that are like this. Like, I'm not dating them, but I know if I just make one text and I hit up Jessica Lank, hey, what's the spot tonight? I don't even have to look at the website. She's just going to say Rufus at XS. Rufus de Sol at XS. Done. No questions asked. Don't need to know if it's high status. She's going. My friend, you guys know Masha Diduk. She won the bikini competition like 2 years ago. If I say, hey, Masha, during Super Bowl weekend, which parties are you going to? She's going to go, this one, this one, this one. I automatically know those are the 3 highest status parties in the whole Super Bowl party, FHM party, Maxim party. Already know. No questions asked. Like, you don't even, like, dude, when you have a bunch of hot female friends, you don't even have to like search for shit anymore. They're just going to tell you where everything is. What last 2 weekends ago, where was every bougie ass girl in the country? Every one of them with their big fucking hats on and their sugar daddies flying them private out the Kentucky Derby.
Yep.
Every bougie ass fucking girl with their big fucking hat and their fake tits was at fucking Kentucky Derby 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Every one of them was there. And in December, the first week of December, where is every bougie ass chick in this country going to be? Does anyone know? Anybody? They're going to take their ass to Art Basel in fucking Miami and do a bunch of cocaine at after parties after looking at art they don't even fucking understand. Okay? Every one of them. They're all going to be at Coachella. They're all going to be at Burning Man. Not all of them, but like you're going to see this like circuit. Like, bro, like I want female friends who go to this shit, but I would never date one of these girls. And it's like, of course I've been to Coachella. I always go backstage. Of course I go to Burning Man. I'm always backstage. Yes, of course I'm at the Marquee Sky Deck at EDC. Of course. Yes, of course I'm at fucking Art of the Wild at XS. Yes, of course I went to what is it? Of course I'm at Miami Swim Week, both Miami Swim Weeks and Atlanta Swim Week. Yes, of course I'm in Ibiza. Of course I'm in Dubai. Of course I'm in San Tropez. Of course I'm in all these. When you meet a girl who's like that, they're going to be mega fucking connected. Yeah. Not a good idea to date them. Not a good idea to date them, but really, really fucking connected. I know that if I ever went to like, I've never partied in Monaco. I've been to Monaco twice, but I've never partied there. I know that if I partied in Monaco, there's like 3 or 4 girls I would text and be like, hey, I'm in Monaco. What should I do? And they'll be like, you're going to go to this place, and this place. And I would go there and I guarantee you 1 or 2 girls would recognize me that are whatever. Do you guys know, you guys don't know my homegirl, Kristen Schultz? Kristen is like the same way. Every big party, I don't even have to ask. I just text Kristen, what time are you getting to the Super Bowl party? I don't even have to ask. I know she's there every time. Every time. There's never a party this girl misses.
Yeah, so those are definitely not wifey material. But for getting into clubs and events like that, those are the girls, for sure.
Nice. All right, here we go.
If you're watching this, I have a gift for you. Click the link below and I will send you a private invite to my community. And yes, it's absolutely free.